to the Podcast Patrol with your presenters, Kathleen McDermott and
UB3.
Podcast Patrol is a series of episodes discussing all things Doom Patrol. We'll be having some special guests who have all been working in front of the camera as well as behind it.
Doom Patrol is a Warner Brothers HBO Max show, and it follows the unlikely heroes who all got their superpowers through really tragic circumstances. And it's sort of sad right now because the show's run for 4 years. It's got this great, amazing following, but they have decided to end the series with this last season. So it will be ending sometime, I guess, probably this summer. But that's why we wanted to do this, right, Kathleen? Like, what does this mean to you, right? So you started Doom Group. Why did you start Doom Group?
I suppose at the time, I was quite in a bad position. My anxiety was just really, really high. And I just thought, I absolutely love the show. I really want to do something that can just, get the people's attention and just build up the atmosphere. And I wasn't expecting it. When I posted a tweet out to see if anyone was interested, I thought, oh, nah, this is not going to happen. I got so many responses back and I was absolutely thrilled.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course, I'm completely grateful that I do know Javan Wade, who plays obviously Cyborg in the show.
Yeah.
And I was very grateful for him to just, for me to be able to talk to him about it. And he now seems really interested about it. And that's what I love. And I've had so many incredible things with it. I've got my little hoodie, which obviously says Doom Group. You can just about see it. There we go. It says Doom Group. We had a cameo video from Duran, which was amazing.
Yep.
And we also got one from Michelle, which was quite funny. Like, I didn't even realize I got her. But at the moment, this show just keeps growing and growing and growing, and I am so grateful. I mean, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, it's I mean, I've always been a sci-fi and comics fan, and particularly DC. I think I lean more DC, but this show, it just presents these very flawed characters, right? Who constantly struggle with, do I want to be a hero or not? And they didn't necessarily have a choice in becoming who they all are in the show, right? And so it's tragic, like we said, because they didn't have a choice to become who they ended up becoming. And so, but here they are. And I feel like there's a lot of people out there who can agree with that, who feel like they haven't necessarily had a choice in who they're becoming or the lives that they're leading. And so to be able to see a group of characters, and yes, it's outrageous, right? The situations are crazy. I mean, that's the comics. But at the same time, it's a place and it's a show that, to your point, gives you comfort in a way, and it lets you know that you're not alone. And I think that's why there's such a fierce fan following, and that's why we wanted to do Podcast Patrol, because we want to talk about it. Even if the show ends, I think that there's still a community out there where we can have these amazing conversations and keep talking about it and keep talking about the impact of it.
I mean, what was amazing was I cannot believe we reached literally over 1,000 followers on Twitter. It went viral. It went so crazy because I thought when I started it, there's no way I'm going to get over 1,000 followers.
Yeah.
And we knew it did. And I was absolutely shocked. But it made me feel so happy.
Right. And that's the thing. I mean, we have people that we can go to and talk to about this stuff and love on this stuff together. And I mean, I think that's an amazing community to have, and I don't think a lot of people get a chance to be a part of a community like this. So that's why we're doing it. We're just really lucky too, to your point, like, Javan, and we're actually, so just so everybody knows, we're going to launch on March 17th. So this is sort of the first teaser episode of the podcast that is telling you why we're doing it. But we're actually going to launch on March 17th with this episode. And if you're sitting down, Stephanie Chakowski, who plays Hammerhead, we're going to interview her. McCoy Stewart, who plays Charlie, and then Elijah Reed, who plays Derek. So we have been incredibly lucky that Kathleen has been able to meet and connect with these actors who have said, yes, I want to come talk about the show with you.
I mean, also we've also got Riley as well. So he plays he kind of does a stand-in for Robot Man. So obviously we've got the brilliant Brendan Fraser who does the voice, but we've got the incredible Riley who does all the action shots and everything. So I'm going to be so thrilled when we actually get to meet him. So
Totally.
I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, it's going to be. I really hope it's going to be an incredible series. Like, this is such a dream, and I really hope that we can make it come true. So I am so much looking forward to this.
Me too. No, this is exciting, and we will. We're going to make it come true. And so look for us on March 17th. We'll start sending out teasers. You can find us. Where can you find us right now, Kathleen?
So we have got our Twitter group, which is obviously Doom Group.
Okay.
So all the links are going to be all down below, because this our teasers are going to be on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify. I think we did say Spotify.
Yeah, Apple Music,
yep.
Google, Amazon. We're going to try to get on all the podcast streaming services. But yeah, follow at Doom Group, right, on Twitter
and Instagram.
So start there, because then that's where we'll start putting teasers and things. And you can also look for the other links to other social media sites that we're a part of. And yeah, that's the best way to start. And so, and then obviously tune into episode 2 right now after this with Stephanie, and just enjoy the series. We want your feedback. We want your comments. We want you as the community to be involved in this as much as we are. And so we always love to hear from you. Like, what questions would you ask these actors?
Also, do send this to your friends, your families, anyone who literally love Doom Patrol. Just send it to everyone so they can all just sit down and watch it, or just listen to it in the background. And just spread the word about, we really want to get everyone involved about this. Like, the show, as we know, is all about mental health. And so when you're feeling a bit low, you just don't know what to do, just tune in to this podcast, and just always comment, like, message to us, talk about it. If you want to get involved, that would be amazing, because if we do actually go into season 2, we can always get members involved, and they can talk about how they felt about the show and everything. So please do come and join us.
That would be great. We can't wait to see you. Thanks, everybody.